It looks like we're 1/4 of the way there. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another Stranger Things update video. So today I'm talking about how Millie Bobby Brown recently went on an interview for her new film DAMSEL and revealed the timeline of Season 5 filming. And based on what she said, we can kind of do the math and figure out when Season 5 is highly likely to come out. Before I get into this update video, though, be sure to hit that like button. It helps out more than you guys know. And comment down below your predictions for Season 5. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already to help me reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. It means a lot. And if you guys want to watch Stranger Things with me, you can do so on my Patreon link down below. Commentary tracks for all of Season 1 are out. I'm currently working my way through Season 2. Your support over there means the world and allows me to continue making these videos, so consider becoming a member of the Filmstock Patreon today. Alright, so Millie Bobby Brown plays 11 in Stranger Things. It's really where she got her start as an actress, and since taking on the roles she's done in Enola Holmes, 2 of those films for Netflix, she's been in the Monsterverse with Godzilla King of the Monsters, and I believe Godzilla vs. Kong, and just recently she's in the new movie DAMSEL. I have a full review linked up above if you guys have not checked it out, but it is a Netflix original film where she plays a princess who ends up fighting a dragon. It's a survival thriller at times. I have some pros, I have some cons. Again, full review of that movie is linked up above and down below. But regardless, she's been doing press for this film, going on podcasts, doing the interviews, you know, the usual actor stuff before a big film comes out. And she was actually asked about Stranger Things Season 5, specifically how filming is going. And on one interview in particular, she said they have 9 months of filming left.
Have you already finished filming it?
No, we have 9 months left.
This clip has been making the rounds on social media, and some people have been freaking out, acting like this is way too long, it's ridiculous, we're gonna have to wait an eternity for Season 5. When in reality, if you just look at the numbers, this is what it's been all along. It's March, meaning we're in the 3rd month of 2024. Filming started in January at the very beginning of the year. All along, the Duffer Brothers said it was gonna take about a year to shoot this final season of the show. Well, considering it's the 3rd month of the year and they have 9 months left, 9 plus 3 equals 12, there's 12 months in a year, meaning they're gonna shoot for about an entire calendar year. This is nothing crazy. The Duffer Brothers have been saying this all along. The actors have been saying all along it's gonna take about a year to shoot. Even David Harbour has been quoted as saying that in interviews. It's going to be a massive shoot, he said, and it's really nothing crazy. In fact, this is actually shorter than the length they shot Season 4. So what does all this mean for the actual release date of Season 5? Well, let's compare to Seasons 3 and 4. So Season 4 is unique because filming actually started in January of 2020, and then in February we got that quick From Russia with Love teaser revealing Hopper and the Russia storyline, and then in March they filmed a bit but had to shut down due to the pandemic. So they filmed for like 2.5 to 3 months before the pandemic started, which derailed every major Hollywood production for months and months, but eventually they were able to return to filming in September, right at the end of September of 2020. And then they shot for an entire calendar year until the following September of 2021. That's about 14 to 15 months of shooting for Season 4, which ended up being 9 episodes. Now, all of those episodes were very long. One of them, the finale, being 2 hours and 20 minutes. So if you do the math, it's like 15 to 16 normal episodes of Stranger Things. They're just really long, often an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes long. But like I said, filming of Season 4 concluded in September of 2021. Season 4 came out in May of 2022. Now, there was 2 volumes, obviously. May 27th was Volume 1, which was 7 episodes, and then July 1st was Volume 2, which was 2 episodes, both of those episodes being extremely long, though. But the important takeaway here is the time between filming ending for Season 4 and Season 4 dropping on Netflix. From September of 2021 to May of 2022, 8 months passed. If you count Volume 2, it's more like 9 months because it dropped on the 1st day of July, but 8 to 9 months is the timeline we looked at from the end of filming of Season 4 to the day it dropped on Netflix. So that includes all of the editing and post-production they had to do for this season, and that is the biggest season of the show by far. The Duffer Brothers are on record saying Season 5 is going to be a bit shorter. They're going back to 8 episodes, and they might be longer in length, but they're gonna cut down because Season 4 was huge. We'll see if they stay true to that, because they said Season 4 was going to be shorter and then they went to film it and they realized there was a lot more they had to take care of in one season. So they could do the same with Season 5, you know, hopefully they take their time to wrap everything up nicely, but we don't know for sure the length of Season 5. It's just heavily predicted to be 8 episodes, as we saw them put out this whiteboard chart outlining the season. Everything was blurred out, of course, that would have been bad if it wasn't, but 8 episodes is what they were looking at when they were originally charting out writing for Season 5. But now let's take a look at season 3. So season 3 wrapped filming in November of 2018, and it didn't hit Netflix until July of 2019, which was the following summer. So how long was the gap between filming of season 3 ending and season 3 hitting Netflix? 8 months. Now what's worth noting too is that both season 3 and season 4 are a lot more VFX heavy. When the show got bigger in scale, there was more spectacle to it and a lot more work to do in post. Seasons 1 and 2 still had that obviously, but seasons 3 and 4 amped it up. Season 5, it seems, will be the biggest in scale yet of all these seasons, but the big takeaway here is that we can imagine it'll be about 8 to 9 months after filming of season 5 ends until season 5 hits Netflix. So with all that being said, if Millie Bobby Brown is correct and they only have 9 months left of filming, it is currently March, say they wrap up in December, even early January, that means that in 8 to 9 months, this season would drop in August or even September of 2025. Now, filming of season 5 was supposed to start in June of 2023, but the actors and writers strike delayed that, as well as many other productions in Hollywood. But still, Netflix has said they're prioritizing Stranger Things and Wednesday. So while I don't think they're gonna rush this final season of Stranger Things, they are gonna work their hardest to get it out as fast as they can, probably having everything in order so they can get the VFX and editing done as fast as possible, because I bet Netflix wants to get this season out in the summer of 2025, considering it is such a massive show with global appeal. It's almost like the big blockbuster movie of the summer. I think a July 2025 release date would be absolute best case scenario, and that would require them to be working 24 hours, almost 7 days a week, non-stop on the post-production, because the VFX are going to be heavy here. There's going to be a lot of sequences in the upside down. Obviously, Vecna alone has a lot of character work to do for the CG, but based on the season 3 and season 4 timeline from filming ending to the season dropping on Netflix, 8 months seems to be the number. So even if it's not July, August of 2025 is very much on the table. Or they could go the volume 1, volume 2 route and drop volume 1 in July and volume 2 in August, as they already did the volumes with season 4, and a lot of the popular Netflix shows have adapted the model of saying, hey, we're dropping half the season now, half the season later. Look at You season 4, look at The Crown, look at Bridgerton season 3. A lot of their big hitter shows, they're starting to split into volumes as a business decision so they can have the subscribers pay an extra month, essentially. Now, let's say season 5 ends up being the length of season 4 and the Duffer Brothers didn't realize how much they had to film and there was so much they had to pack in, so it's 9 episodes and they're all an hour and a half plus in length. In that case, we're looking at a November to December release date of 2025, but regardless, I don't envision a world where Stranger Things season 5 comes out in 2026. There was a point in time where I was like, maybe 2026, 2027. I was really down in the dumps during the strike. I think we all were pretty like out of hope. It seemed like all hope was lost, honestly. But with filming ramping up and Raw Stuffer keeping us updated every other week on his Instagram, it seems like they're really trying to trudge through this thing and everyone's motivated and excited to bring us a very perfect ending. There's a lot of passion involved. You can tell by the way Millie Bobby Brown even talks about the show. She's excited, but there is a bittersweetness to it all. So I think they're going to do their best to get this thing out to us in the summer of 2025, potentially even the fall of 2025, but 2025 will be the year we get Stranger Things season 5. I'm almost 99.9% confident in saying that. So that does it regarding the timeline of season 5. Rest assured, I'm pretty sure we're going to get this thing in 2025. That's the mindset I'm having, which just gives me something to look forward to every single day, knowing next year we're seeing how this show ends. But on the topic of Millie Bobby Brown and interviews, there's one clip that's also making the rounds that I gotta talk about. It's not timeline related, but it's important for Eleven's character. Millie Bobby Brown was asked about the end of the show, and she says she hasn't read the script for the final episode. In fact, that none of the cast have, but she knows the ending to her character.
Well, I haven't read the end. I know what happens to my character because I kind of forced myself into the writer's room. Basically, I messaged the directors and thought, can I come over and have a meeting with you? And then I came over and then there was a whiteboard.
So you've written your own ending?
No, I just saw my ending and thought, oh, and then I walked away very slowly.
And as you guys can see right there, there's some uncertainty. Millie Bobby Brown obviously can't spoil or reveal anything. She seemed shocked when she saw her ending. The Duffer Brothers could have put like a fake ending for a character on that whiteboard, knowing that Millie Bobby Brown was going to arrive that day, just to trick her out. But it definitely seems like the cast is going to wait to read that final script until later on, and I bet we'll get the table read video for the final episode on Stranger Things Day. Now obviously their mouths will be blurred and we won't see them reading it, we'll just see their reactions pretty much, because that would would spoil the hell out of the show, but I would imagine we'll get some sort of treat on Stranger Things Day, including the first trailer for this season. But either way, things are just gonna keep ramping up for Stranger Things. Ross Duffer's been consistently updating us on his Instagram. In fact, this Friday I'll probably have a big update video about whatever he posts. Millie Bobby Brown is excited. Anytime the cast have been interviewed recently, they've got this excitement for the final season, and it sounds like they're gonna be done filming at the end of this year, meaning we're getting the season next year. Bring it on. But that's gonna do it for this update video. Be sure to hit that like button and comment down below what day you think Stranger Things Season 5 will release. It's been fun to speculate about this ever since Season 4 came out. And real quick, if you guys wanna watch Stranger Things with me, you can do so on my Patreon link down below. Commentary tracks for the first season are out right now. I'm working my way through Season 2. Your support over there means a lot and allows me to continue making these videos that I love so much, so consider becoming a Film Stock patron today. But that'll do it. Thank you guys as always for watching. Until next time, we'll see you guys on the other side of the Upside Down.